welcome to today's video. It is Friday night and I'm bringing you some Friday night beauty. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I hope that you will. Click the little bell for new content like this every week. I do a ton of reviews on new makeup, and one I'm particularly excited about is the Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid Foundation. I have been using this for about 3 days now. I wanted to test this foundation out in real life because I really feel that this would be an everyday foundation for me. It's under $10, which most of the reviews that we do these days are not under $10 for a foundation. This is the Dream Radiant Liquid Hydrating Foundation. I want to emphasize the hydrating. So many brands are getting into hydrating foundations because they're finally realizing that there is a market for us dry skin people. I do not use a foundation if it says oil-free or that it's good for combination skin, because I do not have combination skin. I have straight up dry skin. Part of the reason is because I don't drink enough water. I know everybody tells me, but it's been this way since I was a little girl. So partly genetics, partly because I don't drink enough water. Bottom line is that my skin is dry and flaky and it gets weird little patches on it. Anytime that a product comes out that says hydrating, I am all over it. I had to order this from Amazon, but it was easy. If you have Amazon Prime, it's free shipping. I got this in 2 days. The matching might be a little difficult at this time because it's all online. I did not find a store that was in my area within like a 50-mile radius that had it. So I don't even know if it's sold in stores yet, but this is sold on Amazon. So I'm gonna make sure I link that in the description for you guys. And of course, Maybelline has been really just a classic brand, especially for mascara. I remember those pink tubes that have the green top, and it's the Great Lash. Great Lash has been a classic mascara, I think, for pretty much everybody. This is called the Falsies Lash Lift. The Falsies Lash Lift. I got this in the Very Black, so I'm gonna dive right in. I'm gonna show you how this foundation works on camera, as well as just give you guys a little bit of insight to how I feel like it performed the last 3 days. I have applied this with a beauty blender, foundation brush, as well as my hands. I'm kind of a late sleeper and I hit the snooze a lot. When I'm in a rush, gotta put foundation on, sometimes I just use my hands and it's super easy. This stuff spreads really nicely. I have some on my brush there. Now, this is a medium coverage foundation, which I actually like because I feel like a lot of the products on the market right now for people with dry skin are like BB creams and CC creams, which are perfectly fine, but they just don't have as much coverage as an actual foundation. This is really cool for Maybelline to come out with something like this because it helps us dry people out with a little bit more coverage. And I'm gonna go a little bit closer so that you guys can see some of my imperfections. Obviously this thing, I always have this red thing on my nose. Overall, it's just nice to kind of have a little bit of a thicker, fuller coverage foundation to cover up some of those really hard spots. Otherwise, I'm using a lot of concealer. The sweater's kind of irritating my neck, guys. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna use a little bit here. I always blend into my neck because you don't want any lines. Lines are not good. And you can see that this color that I picked online is really a beautiful color on me. I went probably about a shade darker than I normally would just because I wanted to be able to wear this into spring and summer when I get a little bit more tan. But you can see how that it's covering that pretty well. And this is a very buildable, very blendable foundation. I did actually use it as a concealer as well because I feel like it matched my skin really well. And I just kind of wanted to see how it would perform, you know, just building it. And it worked out pretty well. The coverage is really nice. You can see how dewy and glowy I look. Obviously I have some lines, but that's just me getting old, guys. Okay. Like I said, you can always add a little bit extra where you need it. I'm gonna go to town with this thing. And this trick works really good. Why do I always put my finger out? See how dewy my skin looks? I love this stuff. Good job, Maybelline. If you're stranded on a deserted island and you can only take one makeup product with you, what would that be? I'll tell you what mine is. I can't live without my eyelash curler. I just can't, I'm sorry. Mascara, no mascara. Lip gloss, no lip gloss. Blush, no blush. I don't really care. I have to have that 100. Alright, so we're gonna try out this Falsies Lash Lift Maybelline New York mascara. I got it in the Very Black. Can you guys see that? It's not clumping, which, you know, most new mascaras do. Absolutely hate a new mascara when it clumps and it gets everywhere. I think probably like 2 weeks into it is when the mascara works the best. I don't know if I'm the only one who feels that way. I don't know. For you guys to see. What do you guys think? Does it look like I'm wearing falsies? For $12 or $13, full fluid ounce of foundation. You can see the glow, you can see the sheen. I'm super happy with it. So hopefully this video helps you guys out if you're choosing a new foundation. For all my dry skins out there, this is a really good pick. And thank you guys so much for joining me.